Hi, I'm Nige.
I'm Adele, and this is Archie.
Welcome to our Benivan adventures. Hello, welcome back. You may have seen in our previous video that we've been having problems with our fridge. The main problem was the actual gas burner, which we've resolved by replacing it and putting a new one on. Whilst I was looking into problems of the fridges, it became apparent really that when we got high temperatures, the three-way fridges don't work particularly well, and in one or two of the owners groups that I've seen, there was ideas about fitting cooling fans. So I looked into it, and yeah, today we're going to try and fit a cooling fan. I don't think that cooling fans is the actual right term. They're more extractor fans, because we'll have a look when we're outside, but basically they suck the hot air out of the back of the fridge. So what have we ordered? Let's have a look. There are quite a few different fans and kits available that you can buy. I originally thought I'd go with the fridge manufacturer, the Dometic fan, but when I'm looking at it, they are very, very expensive. So we've gone for an aftermarket one. This one is called a Brunner, German one I think it is. So let's have a look what comes in the box. Okay, so let's see what comes in the box. And we have a pair of fans with a nice aluminium frame. Comes with a control unit and a wiring loom. There's also a sensor in there for the temperature, and various brackets. The one thing that doesn't seem to come with it are any instructions. We actually bought it from Float Your Boat, but Camper Happy. You find plenty online anyway. I've also got a pack of inline fuses and some cable. My original thought was to use the van's wiring system. That we've got an additional fuse board in the floor just up the front, but on second thoughts it means me tapping into the van wiring, then putting the wiring through the back of a cupboard, through the bathroom, under the toilet, to get into the fridge compartment. So my second thought is to take a direct feed from the leisure battery fuse, which is right next door to the back of the fridge, so hopefully that will make things a little bit easier. So let's go outside and have a look what we've got to do. So to take the vent off, there's a little catch on the side here that we just press up like that, and then gently prise it off, and it comes off inside. So we do the same on the bottom. Again, we've got this clip that we just need to, it's a bit tighter than I thought. Let me just get something to ease it up. Carefully just prise that up, and then gently pull it out and unclip it, and you can see there's a couple of little clips in there. And then my first job was to bolt the supplied brackets to the aluminium frame. Right, okay, so all I need to do now is screw those brackets down, and then we can look at the wiring. The control box has two options. We've got manual where you can control the speed, off and automatic. And the automatic, the sensor determines how fast the fans go. So probably putting it on auto is the way forward. So we've got this big wiring loom. There is a connector. Oh, okay. So there's the temperature probe on the end there. I don't know whether you can actually see it. So the two fans connect into this piece like a Y connector that then connect into the main wiring loom, and then you've got your power source pickup. Okay, so first of all, let's connect the fans. I don't think it matters which way round they go. It must matter which way around they go. That's the one. And the second one. Yeah, they only fit one way. And then we connect the main one into the loom. Again, it only fits one way. See if we can mount it in the van. Need to get a hole through the side to run the cable from the battery box. There we go. And then run my cable through there. It should come through into the battery box. And probably can't see, but the cable has come through right at the very back there. Right, that's got the box mounted into the compartment. All the wiring is fairly neat and tidy. We just got to go and connect it all up now. Okay, that's the final connection done. I've just put the fuse into the fuse holder, and we've got power, and the fans are working nicely. That's on the automatic setting, and just by flicking the switch over, it goes to off and to manual, and there's adjust that to a manual setting, and the fans go to faster pace, so that's quite good. Quite pleased with that. Okay, that seems to be working really quite well. There's quite a draft coming out from the back of the fridge now, and hopefully that will suck any hot air out and help the fridge work a lot better. Hi, it's been a couple of days since I completed the cooling fans, or the extractor fans, on our fridge. Everything works fine, but I do have a problem, and the problem is that the fans don't ever switch off, and that is going to be a big issue with the drain on the battery, on the leisure battery. It's my own fault. When I read the instructions for the kit, it said it was an automatic fan control, and I assumed wrongly that it was totally automatic, as in that it switched itself on and off and then worked faster and slower depending on how warm it was. It is totally down to my fault, because if I'd have read all the instructions I would have found that there is a different model that has an automatic cutoff. So this morning I had to do another little modification. Unfortunately, I forgot to get the video camera out to actually film what I did, but I can show you. It's quite straightforward, and basically all I've done is put an inline switch so I can turn the power on and off from inside the van. You can probably remember seeing the front panel of our fridge, and the only difference is this switch here. I drilled a 20mm hole and fitted a small rocker switch so I can switch on the fans when I require them. They're still working automatically, as is from the temperature probe that's at the back of the fridge, but now I can turn them on and off. Okay, there we go. That's how we fitted the ventilation fans to our van, and hopefully it'll improve the efficiency of the fridge, especially in warmer weather. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Please remember, this is not an instruction video. I'm not trained or qualified in any aspect of the work in the video, which is just made for entertainment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you've not already done so. If you'd like to follow us on our travels, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and you can read our van life diaries on Blogger. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.